Hey everybody, back again on part two of No Knead Bread. Alright, so I made together a report on this and I have it sitting right here in front of me, and we'll go to that in a second. I did find my plastic container, I cleaned it up, and I got the bread inside of here. And you can see there's some missing. Alright, there's what the inside looked like. And I have to say is right off the bat is like many other no knead breads, it comes out as a very heavy loaf. Okay. By the way, if you're looking at that back there, that's part of that chocolate chip brittle that I made, and that's the second piece that I'm going to have right now, because I just opened up the refrigerator and I saw that in there and I couldn't resist it, so I grabbed a piece, and oh my god, it's addicting. I'll go over that recipe with you sometime, and we'll get that out, because heck, you could sell that stuff and make millions on it. Alright, so here's the no knead bread, and it's by Artisan Bread with Steve, no E at the end. He's on YouTube. You can look him up. And I put the ratings on a 1 to 5 scale, 5 being excellent. So the lower the number, the less rating you get. Alright. So, ease of recipe, gave him a 5, because yes, it's very, very easy. Ingredients, quantities. I give him a 4 on that, because yeah, it's very, doesn't use very much of anything. And I think that might be part of the problem why it comes out to be such a heavy loaf. And it doesn't give enough time for the gluten to establish itself in the loaf. All right, time involved, I gave that a 3, because, of course, the initial rise, or the time that it has to stand, is overnight, 8 to 12 hours. So that's a long time to make a loaf of bread. So you have to plan ahead for that. Finished weight, I gave it a 1, because as I said, it's a very heavy loaf. And that half a loaf right there probably weighs more than 4 regular loaves of bread together. So that's why I say it looks great, but the texture is heavy, very heavy. All right. The finished texture, I gave a 2, because of the way it is. I mean, it's a moist loaf, but it's not what you're used to in bread. Taste, I give it a 4. I would have given it a 5, except that the way I had to make this edible to me was I had to slice thin slices and toast it. Then I put some butter on it and I tried it from there. The flavor of the bread itself is very good. I like the flavor, but it could be better. If it was lighter and a little airier, it would be a much better loaf. So, okay, so the average overall rating is a 3.16. That's better than half of a 5 rating. So I'll let you guys decide for yourself. You can go to his YouTube channel there and see some of the stuff he's got up on there, and well, whatever. So I'm going to try it again, but I'm going to use milk in place of water, and then I'll report on that. Milk gives you a little bit of a more fluffy texture. It also adds the fat that is not in the recipe itself when I put this together by his recipe. Okay, so I also might try it once with soda water and oil. I'll use vegetable oil, probably a tablespoon of vegetable oil, and I'll use soda water in place of regular water or in place of milk. I'll try both of those and I'll report back on you and let you know how those go. I've got other things to do other than bake bread. The weather is back to being beautiful right now. It's like summer has returned here, and there we go. This is at 4:45 in the afternoon in October, 90 degrees, 8% humidity, 1 mile an hour wind with major gusts up to 8 miles per hour. Wow. All right. So the dew point is 84. Let's see if we get to there. It's been beautiful the last couple of days. Very comfortable. And I got work to do. So can't be sitting in the cabin playing with the oven, especially in these temperatures. The oven heats up the cabin. And you don't want to be in the cabin when it's same as the outside, which is pretty much what it is right now. It's 89 to 90. That's because I have the windows and the door open, and as you can see, I was inside, outside, inside, outside, and instead of slamming the door each time, I just left it open. All right, so that's about it for today, people. Another short video. I'll get back to you on the other breads when I try them with the different ingredients and see how those come out. I also, from Miss Koschel, I got a recipe that she sent along, so I'm going to try that one also. And I've been making bread for a lot of years. I'm just looking for something that's easier and doesn't take up so much of my time because, you know, there's a lot to do on the homestead. Maybe what I ought to do is just advertise for a female partner to come on board with me so she can help out with that cooking end of making bread and stuff. I'll teach her all of the basics. All she has to do is make it. We'll think about that, won't we? All right. This is G Bear reminding you, give me a thumbs up down there, please. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to save the information if you want to save it. G Bear signing off.